I'm going to go over some reasons why you keep attracting terrible partners. You could be the sweetest person in the world. You can be the nicest person in the world. And at the end of the day, we can still slip up and keep attracting people that are detrimental to our health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why you keep attracting terrible partners. We got to stop it. You deserve better than this. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You deserve better than this. First reason you keep attracting terrible partners, not to sound rude, you don't value yourself. You gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. And when you're truly deeply in love with yourself, if somebody comes with any type of BS, if somebody's coming into your life half-stepping, you know what you're gonna say? Keep it moving. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say keep it moving because you love yourself. When you love yourself, you value yourself and you know and expect good things to come into your life. So if somebody is half-stepping, if somebody is disrespecting you, talking to you any type of way, you know that's not what I like because I don't do that to myself. If somebody is neglecting you and you truly love yourself, you don't neglect yourself. So if somebody's neglecting you, ignoring you, all of these things, you know what you're going to do? You're going to kick them to the curb. And that's one of the main reasons why people attract terrible partners because they don't value themselves. They don't fully love themselves. When you don't value yourself, you know what happens? People walk into your life and they take advantage of you. And since you don't value yourself, they're going to continue to take advantage of you. Because at the end of the day, some of us be lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Oh, I lucky hit that note. But a lot of us sometimes we're lonely. And so when somebody comes into our life, even if they're not great for us, we love the attention and we'll keep them around. And I'm telling y'all, you have to stop that. You have to value yourself. Yeah, we might be lonely. Yeah, we might want some company. Yeah, we might want some attention. But we got to get that from the right people. And when you value yourself and you love yourself, you're only going to let people in that are going to respect you and treat you right. If somebody is not treating you right, if somebody is not respecting you, kick them to the curb. Get them out of your life. Because when you keep them in your life and they're detrimental to your health in a multitude of ways, you don't value yourself. You don't truly love yourself. That's the first reason why you keep attracting terrible partners. You don't value yourself. And that's okay. That's why we're having this video, to talk about it, to let it out, to realize that. Another reason why you keep attracting terrible partners, you're familiar with this same type of entity, this same type of guy, this same type of lady. When you keep attracting these terrible partners, they all have something in common that you're familiar with, that you're just gravitating towards. And you have to be able to figure that out so you can get away from it. You're attracting terrible partners because you're so familiar with the same type of person. You're familiar with somebody that talks to you nasty. You're familiar with somebody that insults you. You're familiar with somebody that's aggressive. And it could stem from childhood or seeing your parents and how your parents treated each other. That could be a reason why. Or you had a first ex, a first lover that you were so deeply in love with and they did these things to you. So this is what you're used to. When other people come around subconsciously, you're used to how your first lover treated you. It's not comfortable for you, but it's comfortable to you. And so that's one of the main reasons why we attract terrible partners, because we're familiar with this certain type of person. If you grew up and you seen your dad physically abuse your mom, you might attract partners that are physically abusive to you, and you'll just let it slide. You'll let it slide because that's what you've seen growing up, and that's what you think love is. Let me tell you something. That's not what love is. Y'all gotta understand, love is peace. Love is beautiful. Love is happiness. And you're familiar with a certain type of person that doesn't know how to show love to you the proper way. And deep down, a lot of people be knowing this is not the way, but since you're so used to it, a lot of us, we don't want to get out of our comfort zone. A lot of us do not want to get out of our comfort zone, and so when we're used to a certain type of person, we're just used to it. When you're used to it, it's just second nature. It's like, oh, whatever. No, guys, we got to get away from terrible people. We got to get away from people that physically abuse us, that verbally abuse us, that don't respect us, that talk to you crazy. You got to get away from people like that. It's time for you to decode. It's time for you to go deep within and figure out, why am I attracting this same type of person? Figure out the exact reason why and make that change. That's another reason why you keep attracting terrible partners, because you're just used to the same type of person that is very detrimental to your health. And the last reason why you keep attracting terrible partners, you're too nice. But you're just too nice. I'm a nice guy myself, but at the end of the day, I'm not a pushover. You can't take advantage of me. You can't talk to me any type of way. You can't do that. I'm the nicest, sweetest guy that you'll ever meet. But you got me messed up if you're gonna talk to me crazy. You got me messed up if you're gonna mess up my peace. And that same mentality that I have to where you can't mess up my peace. Yeah, I'm nice until further notice. That's what a lot of people have to adopt. A lot of people are sweethearts. They're so kind. And the reality of the situation is women and guys that are nice and kind, those are the people that we should cherish. Those are the people that we should hold close to us. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm just too nice." Yeah, you are. But understand, you being too nice is not a negative thing at all. The issue is you're attracting terrible partners, and they're terrible because they take your niceness for granted. I'm talking to a lady. She's super nice, super sweet. Pay for this, pay for that, pay for that, pay for this. Boom. Taking your niceness for granted. They're gonna keep, if you're gonna keep on paying for everything, if you're gonna keep paying for this guy, he's not gonna ask you to stop. He's taking your niceness for granted. And people are leeches. They're like sharks. They can smell blood from a mile away. In this sense, they can smell your niceness from a mile away. They're going to come in and devour your niceness. A lot of people, they can sense that. They know that type of energy. And since they're vampires, since they're sharks, they're going to suck that out of you. You're too nice, and that's why you keep attracting terrible partners, because each partner sees you're too nice, and each partner is going to take something away from you. They're going to use you financially. They're going to use you physically. And as long as you don't say anything and you think you're doing the right thing by being a good person, they're going to take advantage of you. Oh, Ron, you're so sweet. Oh, my God, you're so nice. I'm nice until further notice, baby. If you keep being kind and nice, I'm going to always be kind and nice to you. If you receive that and reciprocate it towards me, then we have a nice connection of us being kind and sweet to each other the way things should be. When you're a nice person and you're too nice, you're going to be attracting users. So that's one of the biggest reasons why you're attracting terrible partners. You're attracting users because you're just simply too nice. Now, what can we do to stop that? What can we do to stop attracting these terrible partners? The first reason is you don't value yourself, so what are you going to do? You're going to fall in love with yourself. You're going to do things that make you happy. You're going to get in the gym and get in amazing shape. You're going to read books. You're going to pray. You're going to meditate. You're going to fully value yourself by doing things that are going to make you the best version of yourself. Once you're the best version of yourself, you're not going to let these terrible people come into your life because you know what you deserve. How are we going to stop attracting terrible partners when it comes to coming across people that we're so familiar with? We're going to dissect and find out what is it about each of these individuals. What do they have in common that I'm so attracted to? Once you find that common denominator, you're going to eliminate it. Meaning the next partners that you come across, your next partner, if they possess that common denominator that the previous ones had, we're not going to talk to them. We need a fresh, new start. And the last thing, you're attracting terrible partners and users because you're too nice. What are you going to do? You're going to take time to ask deep questions when you meet somebody early on. We need to get to the bottom of who this truly is. You're not about to take advantage of me because I'm a nice, kind individual the way it should be. You're not doing that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my niceness on hold. I'm going to be a good individual. I'm still going to be kind and sweet to you. But I'm not going to give you the full package of my niceness until I see you deserve that. That's what we're going to do, guys, to stop getting taken advantage of when it comes to being nice. So that's a wrap, guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video, especially if you liked it. I want everybody to be happy. And I understand a lot of us do attract terrible people, and those are some common reasons why. And I gave you a couple ways to, eliminate that, a couple ways to where you can stop attracting terrible people. Man, I love y'all. Make sure to subscribe. You dig?